car. Oh! Right when I say that, he gets taken out by Martin Carx Jr. Oh, Ralph Carlisle's second. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Shifty Drug 300. We're in the year 2007 for the Piston Cup Series. This is race number 19, and Lightning McQueen is on the pole along with Cal Weathers, followed by Mac Icar, Cloud Scruggs, Rush Kerber, or Billy Oil Changer, or we forgot Michael Cartwright there. Rush Kerber, Clint Bokar, Billy Oil Changer, all the rest. We're going 60 laps today here, and here's the rest of your starting lineup here. People that struggled in qualifying: Dud Throttleman, Ryan Shields, it looks like. We look at Happy Hour, Martin Carx Jr. and Dale Earnhardt Jr., two DEI teammates. Lightning McQueen's up there. Lightning McQueen is also fast in practice, along with Mac Icar and Ernie Pearson. We're about to go green flag racing, 60 laps. Lightning McQueen is your points leader by 175 points over Ralph Carlisle, who is the 117 car, but I'm not sure where he is. Pace car's about to go off. Yeah, Ralph Carlisle qualified way in the back. But pace car is off. We're about to go green flag racing here. Lightning McQueen gonna lead him off. Can Cal Weathers come back in points? He's 182 back in third. Chick is fourth in points. Green flag is out. And Kevin Racing Tire rounds out your top 5 in points. Lightning McQueen's your leader. Leads them off pretty good so far. This is going to be a good race, that's for sure. I have a feeling that Lightning McQueen's just going to take off today. Do you guys think he's going to win? Let me know in the comments below if you think he's going to win. And if you like the Piston Cup Series, make sure you smash the like button. Yeah. Rush Kerber trying to make a move on Mac Icar for third place here, it looks like. Oh, Manny Flywheel took a pit stop. That puts him a lap down. Not sure what's wrong with him. You can see the blue car with the red tires in the back. That is Ralph Carlisle back there, who is second place in points. Whoa, Flywheel gets in the side of Slider Petrowski. He slid right into Slider there, but they kept it going. Jeff Gorvet gets blocked by him. Now he's kind of upset having to go around the outside of Manny Flywheel. Now that Flywheel's back up to speed, that's going to freight train Gorvet back 3 wide back here in the back of the pack. That is where it gets dangerous, is when you go 3 wide, that's for sure. Slider Petrowski looking to make a move on Ruby Oaks in the 51. We got Jack DePost, who's leading Rookie of the Year right now in the 4 car. Oh! Right when I say that, he gets taken out by Martin Carx Jr. Oh, Ralph Carlisle's second place in points gets involved. Caution is out. That was a hard hit. Jack DePost is out of the race. Carlisle is going to limp and try to keep going. Lightning McQueen's going to lead them coming to the yellow flag. Oh my goodness, that is bad for 2 drivers that are doing decent. Jack DePost is 8th place in points. Lightning McQueen, Cal Weathers, Mac Icar, Rush Kerber, and Cloud Scruggs are your top 5. Let's take a look at the replay. Looks like they were just 2 by 2, and it ended up being almost 4 wide as Martin Carx Jr. got in the back of Jack DePost, spun him around. Oh man, they just about missed him. Oh geez, Carlisle. We're gonna go on board with Ralph Carlisle. Here we are with Ralph Carlisle, so you can see the nonsense happen. You see DePost get knocked on the wall. Man, he just barely didn't have enough room. Oh geez, and he slammed the wall. Take one more look at this wreck. Here we are. You can see right in the back, just a little bit of contact from Carx Jr., and that's enough to take him out. Wham! Oh, jeez. Let's go to the green flag. All right, pace car's off. Jack DePost is out of the race. Manny Flywheel and Ralph Carlisle are on the inside line. They are 1 lap down at least. Yes, they're both 1 lap down. Jack DePost gets a last place finish. That might knock him out of the top 10 in points. In fact, is it? Oh yeah, I think it will, easily. Maybe not quite, it's gonna be close. Lightning McQueen already has a big lead as Flywheel's trying to get his lap back, but I don't think he has anything on Lightning McQueen. Is McQueen just gonna dominate this race? Cal Weathers trying to get back by Flywheel. Carlisle is a lot faster than I thought he would be. I thought he'd be messed up. He hit 2 ridiculously hard hits. You can see his side damage there. Yeah, he's able to kind of keep up with the pack. Obviously, he's somewhat slowing down the inside line, I think, as Sage Vanderspin goes around his outside in the 80 car. Lightning McQueen is fast today. Holy cow. Look at that. Mac Icar trying to pass on the outside, but here comes Brush Kerber for third. I think Flywheel might be holding back Icar on that outside line. Sage Vanderspin's up here battling with them also. We don't have any three-wide action, but we've got a lot of two-wide action going on here. Dale Earnhardt Jr. right now, I believe, is last place in points. He just made his way into the top 10. He needs to do good today. He really needs a good race. Chick Hicks moved into fourth place in points. He's been slowly doing better. And three wide right now is a little bit scary, but looks like it's working out for him. As he gets by Clint Bokar, second to last in points. So Clint Bokar and Dale Earnhardt Jr. really struggling. Caution is out. So we're racing to the caution flag. Looks like it's Ryan Shields and Maury Clutchburn there. Easily Lightning McQueen will lead him coming to the yellow flag. Followed by Cal Weathers, Mac Icar, Sage Vanderspin, and Brush Kerber stays in the top 5. Let's take a look at the replay. All right, here we go. It looks like Lee Revkins was a little slow. Oh, just slight contact, but another spin almost identical to one before. Oh, man, Dud Throttleman hit him hard. Ryan Shields involved. It looks like Floyd Mulvihill in the 70. Yeah, Throttleman has some heavy front end damage. He's definitely taking a pit stop. We'll take one more look at that. We're on board with Dud Throttleman. Oh, you can see Clutchburn. Oh, look at this. He just... Oh, man. Yikes. That was a bad one. And you can see just right here, just some slight contact, and he comes down not knowing that there was Tommy Highbanks there, and whack. Look at that hit. Pace car's off. Dud Throttleman in the 33 is now one lap down. Green flag is out for Lightning McQueen. Holy cow. Cal Weathers really struggling to pass on the outside, especially Manny Flywheel there, but he might actually be able to get by him. I don't know how Carlisle is still decently fast, but he's 40th place right now today, so he really needs to get going. Dud Throttleman definitely off the paces. He is definitely slowing down the pack slightly. Look at Dale Earnhardt Jr. making his moves. He's really needed a good race, and these lap cars are really helping him. Look how much slower Dud Throttleman is, and that's going to stack up the field to make him 3 wide. They say cautions bring cautions. That's looking like a high possibility. A little bit of contact coming out of that corner. Look how close they're getting. They're getting really close. Cloud Scruggs, you got to be careful there. 2 3-wide battles. Contact. 4 wide. Cloud Scruggs put in the wall. Caution is out. Chick Hicks involved. Oh my goodness. Big one strikes here at New Hampshire. Big pile up on the front stretch. Major wreckage here. We'll definitely have some replays of that nonsense. Lightning McQueen is going to come try to lead the lap to the yellow flag as we're almost halfway home. And Lightning McQueen is going to lead him off, followed by Cal Weathers, Mac Icar, Sage Vanderspin, and Brush Kerber. Take a look at the replay. Look at this. Cloud Scruggs here. Just gets sandwiched in the wall. Look at that. Phil Tankson on the inside line just shoved it. Oh! Big punt to the 64 of Rutherford. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to look at that majorly. Look at this. 4 wide. Scruggs didn't have anywhere else to go. Look at this punt coming to the 64 right here. Boom! By Lee Revkins. Oh, geez. Some heavy hits. We'll go on board with Lee Revkins. Here we are with Lee Revkins. Oh! That was a rough one. Look at that big pile of cars. He actually gets shoved in to go in the right direction. You can see that mess behind him is unhealthy. We have pit stops. Lightning McQueen's out first, followed by Cal Weathers. It's too close to call who came out third, but 5th is Kerber. Vanderspin may have gained a position coming out of the pits there. Look at Martin Carx Jr. along with Dale Earnhardt Jr. We'll go to the green flag. Pace car's off. We're going green. Ernie Gearson in the 93 is out of the race. His suspension broke. Green flag is out for Lightning McQueen. He's led it all so far. Ralph Carlisle is the first car lap down now as he was able to get by Manning Flywheel, looks like, during pit stops. Oh man, look at that mistake these two made. Oil changer and Carx Jr. got stuck behind the 33 of Throttleman. Throttleman's probably going to stacking up the field and causing another wreck. We've already had 3 cautions. And it's all because of lap cars like Throttleman going way too slow. Unlike his name Throttleman, he is not on the throttle, that's for sure. Lightning McQueen still leading it off with Cal Weathers behind him. So far, they're not forcing it 3 or 4 wide. 4 wide definitely caused a wreck. And you can see Tankson, if you go back and watch that replay, Tankson actually caused that wreck by shoving everybody up because he didn't even stay low. But so far, they're doing okay. Even 3 wide, they're doing all right here. Look how slow Throttleman is. Slowing down Dirksen, DiAgostino, and Jeff Gorvette back there. Chick Hicks made his way back into the top 20 as he was in the top 10 before that, but I believe he had some damage he had to fix because of that wreck, and that's knocked him back out of the top 20. He is now on his way back up the field. As we go through the rest of the pack there, Lee Revkins has some heavy damage as he slammed in the back of Rutherford. JJ Traley is like hardly a piece of car left. And Scruggs in the back there with Michael Cartwright. No battles for the front, really, but it looks like Mac Icar is in front of Vanderspin. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is now in 5th place. Clint Bocart trying to take 8th away from Brush Kerber here. Looks like it's going to be pretty close. Look at Phil Tankson back there. He's trying to do good. This is a great race for Phil Tankson to try to catch up for Rookie of the Year, as he is not even close, actually. Is there any rookies that have anything on Jack DePost? No, there isn't. So DePost is most likely going to win Rookie of the Year already, unless he starts having some really bad races. Vanderspin has caught up to the back of Icar. Looks like there's some racing in the back, too. And we will go through the field. Your leader is Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen has led every lap so far this race, and he has been strong. Can he keep it up? 2nd place right now, Cal Weathers. He has been right behind Lightning McQueen the whole race. He's waiting for him to make a mistake, and he'll be there to pounce. Mac Icar has been pretty strong, had some strong pit stops, and that has definitely helped him. Sage Vanderspin running 4th. He slowly made his way into the top 5 today, as I believe he started around the top 10 position. He's holding on to 4th at the moment, trying to stay in front of Dale Earnhardt Jr. 5th place, Dale Earnhardt Jr. has had to pass a lot of cars. He's made it in the top 5. He is trying to at least get a top 3, and I think that is highly possible. Right behind him is teammate Martin Carx Jr., who caused the first caution by taking out Jack DePost completely out of the race. He has definitely been able to bounce back and make his way up to 6th. In 7th place, we have Billy Oilchanger in the 58. He has been consistently about that position the whole race. 8th place, we got Brush Kerber. He's slowly been falling back as he started about 4th place. 9th, we have Clint Bocart running here as he's right behind Brush Kerber. And 10th, Phil Tankson, who caused that last big wreck by shoving everybody on his outside into the wall. He's been able to bounce back to 10th place. Guys, we are past halfway home. We have half of a race to go. It looked like Carx Jr. was trying to get by Dale Earnhardt Jr. earlier, but he was not able to do so. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. for 4th, though, as he's trying to get by Sage Vanderspin. It's kind of hard to pass at this track. That's why they're going single file so much. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. might be able to do it, especially with some draft help behind him from Flywheel. That might be enough to take 4th place away. Mighty Flywheel trying to get some laps back from all these lap cars, and that's going to help Billy Oilchanger possibly get by Martin Carx Jr. Yes, Dale Earnhardt Jr. does clear him. Vanderspin's like, all right, I'm crossing you over here. Sage Vanderspin trying to make a move on Dale Earnhardt Jr. He slides, washes way up the track, almost putting Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the wall. That almost allowed Flywheel to force a 3 wide. Looks like almost contact coming in, and Flywheel does force a 3 wide. This could be bad. If a lap car causes a wreck, that's really going to make people upset. Oh! More contact as Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets to the side of Sage Vanderspin. Billy Oil Changer taking advantage of all of this, trying to pass everybody in this mess, and he might actually be able to do so. Has some draft help from the 1 car of Martin Karts Jr., but 2 cars are not as fast as 3. But Flywheel does go down. Flywheel is actually fast enough to do this. Speaking of fast, who has the fastest lap of the race? Lightning McQueen is the first fastest, along with Martin Karts Jr. and then Dale Earnhardt Jr. Holy cow. Lightning McQueen is fast today. He definitely showed up with what he needed to show up with today, though. That's for sure. It's not even close. In fact, he is way ahead. It's not even... He ain't even letting these guys have a chance. There's Cal Weathers back there in that guy car. So on and so forth. I think today, now guys, I think it is time to crank it up. Alright, there's your crank it up, guys. Dang, it has not been too crazy at the front. No lead changes this whole race yet. I wonder if Throttle Man will slow down Lightning McQueen when he goes a lap down if we stay green until then. I think they're good on fuel and tires to make it to the end of the race because they pit about halfway through, so they should be good to make it, but who knows, it could be close, but it is only a 300 mile instead of the 400 or 500 like it usually is. And that really allows them not to have to use as much gas. No battles going on here in the top 10, but Chick Hicks making his way up to 12th. If he can get by Paunchy Wipeout. Chick has been driving a lot cleaner lately, but he is getting old, so he's starting to try to protect his fenders. Look at that. Denny Carlin has some damage, and he's still able to pass some cars. Misty Motocross gets put in a position behind him. Kevin Racing Tire was 5th place coming into this race in points. He should ought to be able to pass Ralph Carlisle, but I don't know. The other cars are in front of him. I think Lightning McQueen's going to extend his points lead. 20 laps to go. Racing Tire trying to get around the 73 of Misty Motocross here. I don't think he'll be able to do it. Gets back in line. Ruby Oaks trying to get by the 79 of Hall In Gas. Hall In Gas has some heavy left and rear damage. Kevin Shiftright behind him, we have not said a word about today as he has not been in the spotlight, that's for sure. Trying to get in the top 20. Jeff Gorvette not running too well here. Dirksen D'Agostino. We got some battles going on here. Eugene Kabruski trying to get by Lee Revkins. TG Castlenut, another contender for Rookie of the Year, has been struggling. Michael Cartrip trying to go around. Lightning McQueen still your leader, along with Cal Weathers behind him, and everybody else gone. 4.5 seconds or farther back, and there just really isn't too much going on this race. Where are we going next? What's after this? I actually don't remember what track's next, so we'll just have to see after this race. But I think it's going to be a good one. Do we have New Hampshire on the schedule twice this season? If we do, we definitely need to replace one of them next season for a more interesting track. If we were to add a new track to the series, what do you guys think we should add? Let me know in the comments below. Chick Hicks running 12th, but he's slowly been able to catch up. Todd Marcus right behind him. Oh man, Brickyardly trying to be able to pass the 101 car of Greg Candyman, who ran really good last race. In fact, where's Greg Candyman in the point standings? He's 16th, so he's not doing good, but he's not doing bad. That's about average, a little bit above average. As we go through the field one more time, Rutherford looks like he's starting to make his way up. Darren Ledfoot trying to get by Rutherford now. Michael Cartrip trying to make a move on the 76 of Crusty Rotor here. More action going on. Ralph Carlisle really isn't being able to keep up. I thought he was, but he's been passed by everybody now as he is still a lap down. Nobody's been able to get their lap back. Dud Throttle Man was put a lap down. Did not really slow down those leaders at all. Whoops, I pushed pause again. And those leaders are now 5.2 seconds ahead of third place, so they've actually gotten faster as they lapped in. That's getting kind of crazy. Where'd Vanderspin go? He's definitely lost a few positions now, as there really isn't much going on. We got Racing Tire trying to pass Denny Carlin for 16th. What would be really crazy is if they end up having a pit again. I don't think they do, but it is probably going to be somewhat close. And if that is the case, that'll be very interesting. Rick Yardley is doing all right today as a rookie in 15th. Could be better, could be worse. Rutherford still trying to make some moves. Jeff Gorvette struggling today along with Michael Cartrip. TG Castlenet has really been struggling, and I believe Scruggs got put in a wreck earlier on in the race, so it makes sense that he's struggling. JJ Traley, I believe, got last place last race, and now he's heavily damaged. Is he going to end up falling back to last place in points like last season? Not sure. They're thinking about firing JJ Traley. Ralph Carlisle in the 117 car, still struggling back there. Billy Oilchanger is able to take third place away from Mac Eichart. Now Martin Karks Jr. goes for it. We have 10 laps to go. Now things are going to heat up, at least for third place. Nobody had anything on Lightning McQueen today at all. Cal Weathers almost did, but then nobody had anything on Cal Weathers either. That has made a big difference between them two. Cal trying to get by the 58 of Billy Oilchanger here. Sorry, Martin Truex's, Carx's. Trying to get by him. We went green a long time. Karts gets the door slammed on him by Billy Oilchanger here, and that is able to slow him down. Is he going to be able to make a move on him now? It's getting closer and closer. Anybody new have a new fast lap? No, Lightning McQueen still holds the fastest lap today in the 95 car. He is trying to run away with this championship. He already has 3 wins this season. This will be his 4th, and it will be his 6th top 5. Lightning McQueen will be a whole race. He already is a whole race, actually, over 2nd place in points. He will extend that to even more than a whole race ahead. He's got a couple lap cars he's trying to catch up to right now. As we are single file, Chick has made it into 11th. Can he make it into the top 10 by the end of the race? We have about 7 to go right now. Yardley putting Dud Throttle Man a lap down. That really hurts to a rookie when he gets outlapped by another rookie, but we know he's heavily damaged, so it's not completely his fault, besides he doesn't know how to use the brakes. Danny Carlin trying to get by the 35 of Kevin Racing Tire here if he can. Leaders have 5 laps to go. Rutherford is not able to do too much today. Michael Cartrips really was bad today. He did not show up. Lightning McQueen will be able to catch those lap cars of Carlisle and Clutchburn by the end of the race, I believe. Oil changer running 3rd. We don't have anything going on. Racing Tire trying to take 15th away from the 24 of Brick Yardley. It looks like he's going to do so. Yep, that's for sure. 11 of Denny Carlin trying to follow suit. As we have single file everywhere, Lee Refkin's able to stay in front of Hall In Gas there. Lightning McQueen has 3 laps to go and 2 lap cars in his way. If he can clear these lap cars with no issues, he will be able to go home free. Caution will end the race if a caution were to come out. Dang. He's actually... Lightning McQueen has to pit. He doesn't have enough fuel to make it. Oh my goodness. Cal Weathers stays out to take the lead. 2 laps to go. This race just heated up. Are you kidding me? Does Cal Weathers have enough fuel to make it to the end of the race? You're kidding me. Lightning McQueen puts on a clinic and now he's possibly not going to win? Is Cal Weathers going to have to pit this time by... Oh, yes, he is. Cal Weathers has to take a pit stop. Coming to the white flag. Doesn't have enough fuel. Billy Oil Change is going to stay out to take the lead. White flag is out, sponsored by Hostile Takeover Bank. Does Billy Oil Changer have enough fuel to win this race? Holy cow, this is close. That might be it. That might be enough. He can coast to finish if he can. And I think he does. It's going to be close. Billy Oil Changer is going to somehow win the Shifty Drug 300. Martin Cargs Jr. ends up second, along with Mac Icar and Brush Kerber Dillner Jr. 5th, followed by Sage Vanderspin, Clint Bokar, Phil Tankson, and Chick Higgs. And Todd Marcus rounds out your top 10. How did that even happen? I think those cars in the front did not get any draft during that run because they shot out. That's meaning Lightning McQueen and Cal Weathers, and because of that they used more fuel. Lightning McQueen ends up 31st, while Cal Weathers ends up 33rd. They barely finish on the lead lap. Yikes. Looks like Slider Petrosky took a pit stop at the end also, along with Hall In Gas, Danny Carlin, and JJ Traley. Wow, let's go take a look at the official results. Here we are with your official results. Billy Oil Changer wins it from 7th to 1st. It looks like your hard charger today, Martin Cargs Jr. went from 21st to 2nd place. That's a great run for him, passing all those cars. Billy Oil Changer led the last 2 laps to win. That's insane. As we go through, we already named the top 10. Tommy Highbanks, not a bad day for a rookie, finishing 11th here. In fact, is he the top rookie? No, he's not. Phil Tinkson was top rookie of the day. As we go down the field. And, wow, I'm not sure. But it looks like Cal Weathers is going to get the headache of the day, starting second, falling down to 33rd. That's pretty bad. Jack DePost wrecks out of the race very early on lap 3, and Ernie Gearson's suspension breaks. That's going to hurt him. Lightning McQueen did lead the most laps. That gives him 10 bonus points, and Cal Weathers gets 5 bonus points for leading a lap. 3 cautions, 12 laps under caution out of this 60-lap race. But anyway, here we go to your official standings. Lightning McQueen is up by 164. That's still basically a whole race ahead of Chick Hicks. Lightning McQueen needs to be stopped. Even after a bad finish, it's not enough because second place in points also had a bad finish of Cal Weathers. That puts Kevin Racing Tire up to 3rd place in points. Wow, Cal Weathers is 4th. Ralph Carlo having a bad race. 3 out of the top 5 cars had bad races today. Sorry about that. 3 out of the top 5 cars had bad races today. Rutherford is now 6th in points. Ponchi, Wipeout, Vanderspin, Kabruski, and Oil Changer. Jack DePost goes from 8th to 12th as he drops out of the top 10 in points. But he's still way ahead of Tommy Highbanks, who's next in points for Rookie of the Year. No, he's not way ahead. He's only 50 points. Tommy Highbanks has another good race, and Jack DePost has another bad race. We'll have a rookie battle going on here. Anyway, here's the rest of the point standings. Dale Earnhardt Jr. still last place in points, even though he had a decent finish today. But he's only 3 points back behind Bokar. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell so you get notified. The next race is the Tank Coat 500 here at Pocono Raceway. Pocono actually has some decent racing on Nr2003, unlike real life and unlike New Hampshire. So we'll see you guys there. We're going to go 40 laps there. See you guys there, and that will be the 20th race of the season. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.